Well, hello. This has been a bit of a nightmare. Nothing's working. And there's more bloody flies around here. Pains in the arse things. It's grumpy. Alright, dopey. I'm not grumpy. It's been a bloody long week this week. Very long week. Too long. Mandy, you doing okay? I did try to just not schedule it, but set it up before, and it was having none of it whatsoever, so I had to just go live. I'm trying to record any kind of sunset on a normal camera. See if that works. It might not do, it might do. We shall but see. But I have to get out the house. I sat around all day. You listened to the Daniel interview, and was he on? Oh, I do apologise. This was a very, very last minute thing to do. A very last minute thing. So maybe we might get some okay sunsetty things. I mean, it looks amazing on the actual camera rather than the phone. The camera looks incredible. Might leave that running until the battery runs out and then just throw some AI music over it and stick it on Yow Chow later. Looks really good. Esther, how are you doing? You okay? Can I see C there? Is that C in the distance? Might be. I did go to Ainsdale Beach last week, where I saw the actual sea, the actual Irish Sea, which I've recorded for something. Goedenavond, Frederik. It is a lovely, lovely sky. It looked gorgeous earlier. The sun was out, and then all of a sudden the cloud came in, but it looks like we're getting a little bit poking through, so I thought I'd come down and share it with you. Can you hear me, by the way? Can you mahora? Can you hear me? I can see the fells north of Preston as well. Looking very, very, very majestic, would I like to say. Looking distant, far off distant, but looking majestic. And it's not too cold yet. Not too cold yet, but it will be. Hang on, let's put my mic underneath me trackie top there, lad. Steve-o, you can hear the wind and the traffic too. I can't put the wind muff on these little Hollyland Lark M2 mics. I can on the other one. On the DJI, but I've got that connected to me Osmo Pocket 3 because I'm such a gear wanker. But I'm down by the front. It's always windy by the front, isn't it? We're right by the beach. Steve-O, how's that hanging? Not to make the most of these. No sunset logo. No, I tried to get it working, but nothing's happened. I can't do the logos on YouTube. I can only do them on Streamlabs and then stream to YouTube, and that hasn't gone spectacularly well yet. I will try that again at some point, but it wasn't connecting. Unfortunatamente. I don't seem to have any kind of good fortune with Streamlabs, which is a shame. Sound just donked. Marvellous. Ruddy marvellous. Should be working alright, I don't see why it isn't. Well, I've got to connect to my little MiFi thing. My portable router. So, it might be because of that. It might be because of too much traffic. It's still early, isn't it? It's only 6:15. Alley-alley-o. Sound going strange. Sound crackly. Bastard things. Yeah, just what you need. Never seems to be a problem, does it really, until there's a problem, at which point it becomes a real problem. Well, there's a lot of cloud around, and the cloud actually looks quite nice. And I've got my cup of tea. My thermos. Not sponsored, but I should be. The amount of shout outs I'm giving these bastards. Come on, thermos, throw a man a few quid. Or a shed load of free stuff. Free thermoses for everyone. It's not too cold, it's quite nice. If you put the mic up my jumper, we could hear your heartbeat. I haven't got a heart, have I? I've got a swinging brick. It is, it's down my tracky top. It's just down there. It's not cold yet, but there is a chance that it might get a little bit cool as soon as that sun disappears. Not that it's out much now anyway, but you know what I mean. Once it drops below the horizon, it suddenly goes really cool. Tump to tump, tump, tump. Might have more rhythm than that, wouldn't it? I'd have proper rhythm. Oops, sirens. Sirens everywhere. The ice cream man is still selling a few there, so that should show you that it's not too cold. Seems like it's been a nice day, but they haven't left the house yet. Breezy earlier. It's starting to get a bit breezy down here now as well. Lots of sirens. Must be something going on. On the other side of the marine lake, shizzle is afoot. So I don't see anything. Can't see any lights. Mind you, you've got the little island in the middle of the marine lake in the way, so you can't see sod all past that. There's trees and bushes and all kinds. We need more Ruby spam. We do, and Steve, I apologise, mate. There is another Steve and Helen video loaded onto OBS, which I should have played on Sunday night. Wednesday night, sorry. I never got round to it. Completely forgot I'd done it. It was only afterwards I was looking for things I needed to do, and that was one of them. Janksy, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's there. Just watched the video about long shorts, which is going to be a pain in the arse. Is it anything under 3? Anything under 3 minutes, so 2:59 and below is going to be a short now. Which means if you do a sub 3 minute video, you're going to get fractions of a pence in watch money. I think a lot of people are going to be pissed off with that. Working with a fellow you've never met before, and he prefers dogs over humans. He's spawned the rotten. Oh, Rubes, man. That actual camera that I'm using, the picture is amazing. It looks stunning, absolutely stunning. And that's not even my good camera. That's just one of the shitey ones. What I should do is I've got a new lens coming for it, which is a pancake lens, which means it'll be nice and compact. I'll leave a couple of fully charged batteries in that, and I'll leave it in my bag, I think. Should be able to start using it a bit more for outside filming. The only problem with it is you can't connect a microphone, so I'd have to use the DJI onboard mic, record to that and sync it up in editing if I needed to do that. But for stuff like this, it's working perfectly. Looks faboo. Animals over humans. To be fair, quite a few of the humans that I know are complete animals anyway, so. Are those lights on the pier? The lights, they are, but they're not switched on yet. But they are, there's lights on the pier, which will be on, I would have thought, within the next 28 hours. Louise, how are you doing? You okay? I can see your house from here. Only joking, I've absolutely no idea where you live, but you know, I can see Pendle Hill, so that's near enough, isn't it? We can't see Black Combe, unfortunately, which is in the Lake District. It's amazing how close the Lake District is, really, as the crow flies. But it's close, it's not that close, but it's close enough where you can see the bloody things. And I suppose the fells and the hills up there are pretty big, so you would expect to be able to see them. But yeah, the pier with the lights, when the lights are on, it looks really, really nice. Just unfortunate that you can't go down there, and probably won't be able to for the next 2 or 3 years at the earliest. Because the council are a load of absolute bells. Live in a seaside town. With the second longest iron pier in England, and they let it crumble to bits because they're idiots, obviously. That makes it look like there's loads of water to the naked eye, and it's not. You can tell it isn't. Loads of birds around them. That is genuinely an absolutely incredible looking sky. It's not coming across properly on the phone, unfortunately. Yeah, man, they send up a flare from Rill. Probably be able to see it as well, to be honest. It's not that far away at all, is it? What time is sunset? I think it is 6:43, is it? 6:43-ish, I think. So it's not that far away at all. Just a shame there's a little bit too much cloud getting in the way. A little bit less of that lower down, and then it would look amazing. Sounds like I'm at the airport. It might be the MiFi. Mrs. Tom on her way home from work. Domingo waiting for his dinner. Domingo's always waiting for his bloody dinner. You know what cats are like. With their 28-course meals that they love. Hi Kirsty, how you doing? The red Skoda is starting to steam up. Steamy windows. I think they're making an early start. She's either making an early start on the dogging or she's vaping at the moment. Kirsty, you've lost the laptop charger. What? Have you lost it or has Joust stolen it? That's two separate things if he's nicked it. Mrs. Tom will have eaten. You have bread and bresaola to stick in your face. Very nice. Along with a bunch of crudité, one would have thought. Stuffed vine leaves. Bresaola. Is that the Italian cured meat? Very, very thinly sliced. Very tasty, very, very tasty. Saw Ted covered in the Red Arrows practice this week. They are amazing, them bastards. They have the S-kills to pay the B-ills. Naughty bad villain, Joust, naughty bad villain. But you wouldn't have them any other way. Air-dried beef, I thought it was, yeah. Gone off carpaccio onto that. Bresaola's really nice because it's so thin as well. It's got a really subtle flavour to it. She's getting in, windows are open, lights are on. And she's playing a bit of Tina Turner, Steamy Windows there. Let's just put out a fresh pack of wipes. Wonder what that's about. Sounds like beef jerky. No, beef jerky is more thick and chewy. You got to take big chunks of bites off beef jerky. Bresaola is really, really thinly sliced. I mean, like surgically sliced with a scalpel kind of thin, which gives it a really mellow flavour. It's worth a try if you can get hold of it. White Kia just pulled in, flashing its lights, all go. You know what Kia stands for, don't you? Kids in action. Let's get it on. Pink colours coming through. On the camera on the Sony A5100, there's also some lilacs and purplies, pinky purples. Absolutely amazing. It's funny what the eye sees and what the camera sees, depending on how you look at it. Two completely different things. So many phones and so many cameras taking so much light that you lose a huge amount of what makes it look good. This morning picture that I took, the picture of I dropped Jess off, and then there was the church in the background with the Vincent van Gogh sun rising in the background. That only took a little bit of the tiniest bit of saturation up in, so you could see exactly what was happening. Looked amazing. All messages, not top messages. Does it taste like cow? It doesn't taste like cow, it tastes like Bresaola. It's got a really subtle flavour to it. Merc leaving. Not a place for classy Merc drivers. They've only just pulled up further along the way there. That's where the idea for wafer thin ham came from. It's very wafer thin, very, very wafer thin. There's a sweetness to it. But if you buy a big clump of meat and chew bits off, you don't get that kind of subtlety of it. Bresaola though, you do. Oh, you never mind Merc drivers or dealers. I'm not a dealer, I'm a Merc driver. Tighten the screws on the mounts. This is not the place to be talking about mounts or screwing, I'll be honest with you. I'm getting nervous. The sun's going down. The ne'er-do-wells, rogues, footpads and vagabonds are coming out. You know what they're like. It's even worse down the other car park. There's another car park a little bit further on from here. I think that's the one where all the action happens. Which is why I always shit myself and come down here instead. Because that car park's a lot further along and it's a lot longer as well. It's a really big car park. You're further away from where the ice cream man is and things like that. So you'll be the last area the police get to. You'll be able to zip yourself up and mop up before they turn up, you know what I mean? Underneath at the back, 2 wing nuts, one either side of the pipe. Tighten them up. Yep, tighten them up, your sound. And if all else fails, you are on YouTube. Put a question into YouTube and you'll find ways of doing this. Step-by-step instructions. Step-by-step instructions. You'll be able to sort it out. Does that qualify as too much information there, does it? I don't know. Were you squatting or hovering? What was it? Acting like a drone. Some seats need an Allen key from the top. That would make far more sense doing it that way. Someone's actually thought about that, haven't they? Let's design something that people can actually use rather than just the first little bit of rubbish we can think of. Boat, a little bit of boat. Well, that sun has definitely dipped below. Well, dipped below where the cloud is. It's probably near enough below the horizon, to be honest with you. The last little bit of sun that we normally see isn't actually the sun. It is a reflection of the sun. An optical illusion caused by the refraction of light. And that's a fact, Jack. I put my sunglasses on when I left the house. I had them on for all of about 10 seconds and I had to take them off because the sun was just nowhere like it was earlier. It was lovely earlier, proper sunny. And of course, as soon as I come down here, and I thought I'll do a bit of streaming here. No. All the cloud in the world turned up. Which is of no use to anyone unless you are a specific cloud wanker. Saw that on QI. I am convinced if we make school kids watch QI, watch every episode, they will have a better education than if we just make them go to school. Oh yeah, there's a Vauxhall Mariva, is it? Ah, fuck, where have these come from, little bastards again? How did they know? All them flies have turned up. No, you mentioned that, look at these now, all these flies have just this second turned up. It took me 3 days. 3 days to get rid of them last time I was here. Because I had the windows open in the car. I left them open as well when I was driving, trying to push them out, but no. They seem to like the heat and the mech, man. You did. You mentioned that the bastards turned up. I am 100% right, Louise. Absolutely 100% right. I was talking to my niece about this the other day, about there should be a way of teaching kids in school how to do things, not just the theory behind things. How to fix toilet seats, how to get a mortgage, what a mortgage means and stuff like that. But also teach them things in a way that makes it interesting. Don't just teach them history, which is a really dull, boring, awful, dry kind of subject if someone's just sat there telling you about it. Take them to Stratford-upon-Avon. Tell them about Shakespeare by walking around the place where he grew up, or he was born, or whatever the other shite is, you know what I mean? Take people places, show them it in action. You'll get more buy-in from them than you will do just by talking about it. Come on, there's got to be something that eats these little fuckers. Get away from my car, you bellends. You as well. Off. I'm going to close my window and my door. You're not getting in there. Lord, it flies. So just put your takeaway order to Helen's just finishing work. Oh, very nice. My half fella made stir fry for us. Very nice stir fry. You must like me aftershave. Don't wear aftershave, man. This is the smell of man. This is grunt's poor hum. I haven't put my JPG on today, so they're getting the scent of a man. The scent of a man who fell asleep on the sofa this morning because he's been sneezing all bleeding night. The flies are dogging. They could have been hanging around flies. Better known as BO. Oh, that's harsh. No, it isn't. No. Fully cleansed. Yeah, Jean-Paul Gbamin, the sense of injury and apathy, hugely overpriced. I bought some facey wash as well, which is for face and beard, even though I haven't got a proper full-on beard. I do have the owl stubble and the goatee occasionally, so I've used that, and the smell of that is absolutely incredible. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Flies are attracted by the colour yellow. I have a yellow man on a yellow horse with a yellow polo mallet in his hand, so it might be that. That might be what it is. Could be that. Might also be a little bit of the heat coming off the top of the car. Or they just want to be on YouTube. Might be what it is. Might recognise the channel. I've seen your stuff, it's really, really good. I am right near the lake as well. I've got the marine lake next to me, and I'm stood next to a sand dune. And of course, flies love the sand dunes. I'll show you that in a sec. Any football on tomorrow, or are Everton playing? Everton are playing as well. I think we are on telly, aren't we? 5:30 kick-off against Newcastle. Which will be absolutely horrific because they're going to win 28-0. And Anthony Gordon's going to score all 28 of them. I can guarantee it. Stagnant water doesn't help. It doesn't. I'm not sure. I think the marine lake might actually be a sea lake as well. And where we are now, just to the right of it, there's a channel that works its way through the sand and then goes underneath where the cars come from, under that little bridge, into the marine lake. So I think it might be fairly fresh seawater. Possibly. 16 doggers, but only 8 likes. Everton are 5 after missing the last match and then winning. You're not going. I missed the last match as well and they won. At the moment I am planning to go, but you never know. You never know. I was planning on going last week and look what happened. How long's that been going? These flies are getting on my tits now. Which is, I suppose, a little bit different, isn't it? Than your tits getting on my flies, which is what you normally get with dogging. We are the problem. When we should be the world. We are the children. Can't stand Indian, but Helen loves it. I've got a mate who lives around the corner from us. Who's from Birmingham. Her mum and dad were from India, so she's like first generation British. She got taught how to cook by her mum, and I have never tasted food like it in my life. Absolutely incredible. And she's a vegetarian, so even if she makes vegetarian stuff for you, oh, this is absolutely incredible. Don't need meat, man. Just spices. Spice me up, rude boy. Car park's getting busy, it is. It's not just getting busy, it's the type of people that are coming here now. There's a lot more SUVs turning up. SUV. By the way, Jackie, that doesn't mean one of those lunatic red hand gang from your neck of the woods. Special Ulster volunteers, nothing like that, no. Sports utility vehicles. Oh, you fancy sagaloo and garlic naan? Ooh, now you're talking. Apart from the fact that I'm not eating potatoes. I'm swerving potatoes. Well, you can tell it's busy because these cars cannot get out. They're stuck, man. So it is a break-off group, the continuity SUV, the provisional SUV. When you have a family takeaway night, you have half Indian and the other half Chinese, and you call it a Chindian night. Brilliant, I love that, absolutely love that. Me and the ex-wife used to work in a pub, and then we'd walk home to ours, and we'd have to pass Asda. So we're walking past the Asda about 1 o'clock in the morning. We'd end up getting potato smileys, chicken nuggets, mini sausage rolls, all them kind of stuff, and we'd take them home and cook them and eat them stupid o'clock in the morning. And we used to call it crapas, which is like crap tapas. I miss that. There's something enjoyable about being in your 30s at the time. Slightly drunk, watching still game, eating potato smileys. Not that I do it now because I'm off to potatoes, man. What in the name of being overwhelmed by? Yes. I'm sick of potatoes and I'm sick of feeling heavy after eating them. I'm getting tired of meat. I'm getting tired of potatoes. I think I probably only have chips with fish and chips if I was having that. I think I've been overfed potatoes over the years to the point where I need to stop eating them and then just see if I can rediscover a love for them. Very claggy, I find. No offence, Jackie. I find them very claggy, very heavy. Prawn toast and crispy duck. Oh, now you're talking. Jess loves prawn toast. I do. Ali, you don't like the toast? What? Crapas. It is exactly the beige buffet. Absolute, because it looks shit. Turkey dinosaurs, chicken nuggets, mini sausage rolls, mini spring rolls, all that little rubbish finger food, and as many dips as you can fit on a plate. But it works perfect, especially after a skinful. Like, I miss doing that, but no one in our house would eat stuff like that anymore, so no can do. And I'm not going to buy 30 quid's worth of bagged food just to be able to cook about 2 dishes out of each. Plus I can't cook. I've only got one hand. There you go, the lights are coming on now on the pier. On the pier. And of course, because the lights are coming on the pier, all the dickheads in the modified cars are now screeching round. Like satay or chow mein. I love satay. That used to be huge in the Netherlands. Satay met pindasaus. Well, that's what we called it in Enschede anyway. I know it's satay met satay sauce other places. Patat met satay sauce is also friet met satay sauce or friet met pindasaus, depending on where you go. Chicken and sweet corn soup, the starter. The Chinese starter. Special chow mein, barbecue spare ribs. No prawny crackers. You like prawn cocktail crisps and not prawn crackers? Bit of hot and spicy for Eloise. Do you want to flirt with that, love? I like a hot and sour soup as well. I don't eat enough soups, I should eat more of it. fills you up, doesn't it? Soup. A good soup. Fills you up and keeps you going for ages. Joey, how you doing, bud? Prawn crackers normally come free, they do, don't they? Never mind Nelson Mandela, free prawn crackers. Your bread and brassawel is looking inadequate now. It's never inadequate. You need some croutons to dip in oil now, don't you? Ah, there's lights coming on over in, that looks like Lytham St Anne's. It is, must be Lytham. Can't see the lights, can't even see the Blackpool Tower anymore. I should have come down here when you were doing the, when you start the lights up, they have a firework display, you should be able to see it from here, and I missed it. Obviously because I was doing other things. Evel Knievel was just sat in front of me looking at me with evil intent. Hopefully that'll be the only helmet that I've flashed at me tonight. But you never know in this place, do you? Can't beat a nice thick tomato soup with crusty bread when it's chilly. That's that's mountain. You're talking mountain food there, Louise. That's proper mountain food, isn't it? Up on fens, up on hills. Dipping bread in oil, why? I asked the same question. Because someone said it was cool, or someone said it was the in thing to do, so everyone started following it. I'm sticking with crap ass, it's much better. Jackie, you'll have crusty bread with cheese. Another very filling thing. A fly swat is not going to be any good. I need to bring some kind of raptor down here with me. Some fly-eating bastard of a machine. Some huge golden bird that eats flies, because these are pissing me right off. But this is what I'm putting myself through to bring you content. Oh, isn't it awful? Fuck off, you. He's evil, that one. I'm sure there's one of them that's got it in for me. Probably want to check I'm not the Rozzers. I do look very much like a policeman, apparently. Not in a tracky top, obviously, but I was told on many an occasion I look like I could be Plod. Well, you're 6'4" and you're wearing Doc Martens. I thought you were a busy. I'm working behind the bar, you knob. Mountain food, proper mountain food. Kendall mint cake, I've got some of that in the house. In a very, very nice decorative tin as well. Like a 1920s decorative tin. Bread is for Dairy Lee. Council House Brie. You've been told that too. Oh, M&S do lovely pecan and walnut bread. We have some very, very high class people, don't we, in this particular stream? Dairy Lee triangles used to fit the box. Why are you putting Dairy Lee triangles in your box, man? Can I ask? Ali, out, you're out. No worries, you take care as well. Bread in oil, it's mad, isn't it? Look for me on the news. Sainsbury's closed. What? Oh, what's this? What's this coming? That looks like a stealth jogging van, that, doesn't it? It's coming in as well. Dark grey and black. And it's popping in to park up somewhere in this car park. Oh no, it's not. It's going round the corner. We're okay. I thought I was going to get turbo bummed, but I'm not. Right, now see, because that sun's gone down, it's starting to get a little bit more nipperoony. A little bit more nipperoony. Stop stopping these pissing flies though. What are you doing? Well, there's someone coming with a dog. Hopefully they'll follow the dog. I need to get this car cleaned as well. This is a disgrace.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I'm embarrassed by it. I haven't had it done in about a month, have I? I'll have to go out and get it cleaned in the morning.
What are you doing?
Just live streaming, mate.
How are you?
Yeah. Just watching the sun going down earlier.
How is it? What's
Yeah. It was went down about 6:45, so it was really nice before then. If it's not too cloudy, it looks really great down here overnight. See, this is something that I mentioned the other day as well, didn't I? If you're out here with a camera, people aren't really asked. All they'll do is just ask what you're doing. Oh, is that what you're doing it for? No need for anyone to feel self-conscious about it. The only thing I've got with that when people come up now is, am I being invited into the back seat or something? It's very, very disconcerting even. Deconcerting. What the fucking hell's deconcerting? Disconcerting. Right, I can see lights in Blackpool as well now. Yes, the lights are out in Blackpool. Are they feeding the ducks on the lake? They're not. I think this fella's just had something to eat. Mackey's by the look of it. And he was throwing his shite in the bin. I will keep on banging the drum now. Get down here for sunset and just watch how nice it is. Because it is lovely. I wouldn't fit on the back seat. I wouldn't actually. Well, Vauxhall Mariva, you never know. I can barely fit on my own back seat, I know that. Because I have my seat all the way back, and then it's not normally either my daughter or my dad who's in the back seat, on the passenger seat, sorry, and he has it all patched all the way back as well. He would on a 7-seater with the seats folded back. There speaks the voice of experience. Ah, Jackie knows all about this. Tape measured and all kinds of stuff. Know exactly what you can fit in the back of one of them. Quite big, those Marivas though, aren't they? What people carry a thing. The Scousers, they think he's a copper. They're not Scousers, they're Wolves, mate. Steve, the Wolves. Southport is Wool Town. So I'm not. My job isn't far off that. We did ask when we got moved from one section to the other whether we'd start getting uniforms and badges and things. Will I need to go to the airport and start looking at people's arses? No. Different thing altogether. Just helping people out now whether they need to bring stuff into the country. I got a wave as well then, from your man. But it's getting to that point now, isn't it, I think? It's just going to be dark, that's it. What was I going to show? I was going to show you something, wasn't I? The rest of the country were all scowls. We might be, but for Liverpool we're not. For Liverpool we're Wolves. Oh, geese. all the geese. Lots of geese. The lake, yeah, go on, hang on. Can you see it from here? Oh, bollocks, don't fall over. You see, that's where the lake is, and I am stood on what can only be described as a sort of sand dune hill. There's Blackpool. There's Louise over there. You can see her waving now. Over there. It's a pretty big lake as well, that marine lake. With a little island in the middle of it. Oh shit, almost fell over then. But you know what? Let's see if this works. It might work, it might not work. We'll just have a wander down here and see whether or not it carries on connecting to my little Wi-Fi. Should do. Down there's the other car park. I reckon that's the proper full-on dogging car park. But there you go. That's the West Lancs Yacht Club. That's where me and the ex-wife had our wedding reception. There, that water goes under that bridge and goes out to the sea. So you will normally get, I think that's fairly fresh water. Well, fresh. It's not fresh water, it's seawater, but fairly fresh seawater coming in. Just beyond that little island in the far distance is the smallest pub, or used to be the smallest pub in England. I don't think it is anymore, is it? It's a lovely lake, but it will attract flies, and plenty of them. Swanages, plenty of swanages around. It's quite nice. What's the flashing lights for? Is it the cars that are flashing the lights? Because that could mean a certain particular thing now. Better watch out, get back to my car, because I think there's shenanigans about to happen. Yeah, look. That's Lytham. That's Blackpool. Pendle Hill is in that direction. And the car park's starting to fill up, which I think is my sign to disappear. Don't you? Oof, man. Starting to get a bit chilly. So I think we're going to have to end it there, aren't we? The lights either side of the road, would they be the Belisha beacons so people can get across the zebra crossing? Those things. It's a zebra crossing, that, Mandy. They're called Belisha beacons. It's a zebra crossing. A pelican crossing is slightly different. There's a toucan crossing as well, isn't there? They've all got different names because of the shape of them. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to give it up on this one because I need to get back home. Because the rugby will be starting soon, I think. It is tonight, isn't it? I hope it is, anyway. What time are we on now? 7 o'clock, man. It's gone 7. The geese didn't have trouble. They didn't, because geese is the word. There you go. Ice cream van's just gone. And load more geese. He must be making a fair few quid, that fella. He's here all the time, constantly. Safe journey home. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Tesco's opened. I don't need to go tonight, do I? I don't need to go. Yeah, definitely was a spec safe. I need to go and get my eyes tested, actually, now that we're talking about that. You were eating what can't stream to the telly. I know it's all over and done with now anyway. Time to head back home before it starts getting cold. So I will catch you all later. Cheers.